recording as well.
Oh,
So,
well, yeah.
welcome everybody. It's Retro Rewind here. With me today is Miss Ina Fox. As
Hi.
always, it's a pleasure having you with us.
Love you guys.
And we were just commenting on your Snorlax in the back there.
Yes, I'm hoping that the new Pokemon game is going to be for the Switch because I heard, so sad, that The Legend of Zelda is not going to be exclusive, but who knows?
Yes.
Doing the countdown to the Switch, Switch reveal. I have my Pokemon Trainer, Gotta Catch 'em All shirt on. I'm excited, but who knows? Who knows? It's all in the air.
Yeah, there's actually been a leak. It looked pretty official because it was on like Nintendo letterhead. I just lost you. Can't hear you. Are you still there? Can you hear me? I'm gonna have to. Please bear with me as I text her and see if she can still hear us. Let's see here. Can't hear you. Hopefully she gets that text and it doesn't mess us up too bad. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Can't hear you, Ina. She's probably not checking her Facebook. Let's try this. Because she can't see me, it's a little bit difficult to like flag her down and say, hey, can't hear you. We could always, do like some mystery science theater. Oh, there. Hello?
Hello?
You're quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I know. Hold on one second. I left my phone in the other room, so I will be right back. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. You better not mess that up.
So I guess it really did no good to text her if she didn't have her phone on her. So, like we were talking about earlier, welcome. If you're just joining us, we're going to be counting down kind of to the Nintendo Switch presentation. It's going to be beginning here in about 20 minutes. So we'll probably end up editing this video and just giving you the good stuff. Even though we're good stuff as well, but just the meat and potatoes. So, well, as I was saying earlier, we'll wait for her to get back and we'll go ahead and discuss some of the things that were leaked. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Do any of y'all trust the leaked items?
Thank you.
Let's see, I know I've seen it somewhere.
Excuse-moi. Okay, sorry.
Did Gray tell you that you had a text or something?
No, it was under Snorlax.
Oh, your phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, where's my phone? Okay, anyway.
Anyway, yeah. No, I was
Anyway.
just welcome back. I guess it'll be easier to text you if I need to.
Yeah.
But there was a leak, and it was highly confidential. Do not distribute to anyone in the NCL pre-approved list of recipients. This is a confirmed games for the Nintendo Switch presentation 2017. And look, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like the presentation is beginning shortly. I see a bunch of lights flashing.
Uh-oh. Mm.
You know, that definitely looks like a lot more fun than most E3 events. That's one thing I loved about E3, but I had this misconception, I guess. You know, I was imagining, you know, you watch the E3 from your house, and it looks like everybody's in a big auditorium.
Right.
And that's kind of what I was expecting when we went.
Right.
But the only thing I guess we did was, you know, we were able to preview some of the games.
Oh, but that was still like, it's still like the Super Bowl of video games. You know, it was so cool.
It was fun, and don't get me wrong, I'll be definitely trying to go back this year.
Media, yeah.
But it would be nice to get, you know, media representation at the actual, you know, auditorium. I guess maybe that's for all the shareholders and people that's gonna report well. Let's see here. Do you have any sound at that presentation?
Right now?
Yeah, on your presentation?
On your YouTube?
No, on the Twitch feed. Because I see it looks like a DJ and he's spinning.
I have sound on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have sound. Hey, look, it's you.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that the audio comes through on the actual presentation itself.
Do you hear any sound in that presentation?
Yeah, no, I have sound. And then, you know, so.
Yeah, on your presentation.
On your YouTube? Let me send out something too.
Okay.
No, on the Twitch.
Yeah, you might have to turn that down just a little bit. Because I'm getting echoes.
Let me turn it down. Media. There we go. Why do I have a wrench? Oh, yeah. Never mind. I was like, oh.
Yeah, so what I was saying is we got this leaked document, and it lists, looks like 5 games for release on March 17th, 2017.
I think I'm going to be more interested to see what kind of accessory they're going to be planning on doing, because I know that with like, are they going to be doing extra pads? Because that's technically a whole system. So I don't think they're going to be doing extra pads, but they'll be doing like the extra, obviously the extra little thing, the little controller bits that slide on the side.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about that, because it is a lot like, you know, holding your own 3DS or something. You know, your console is there. How's the second player going to come in? But when they were doing the commercials, didn't each player have the left and the right? Did you pay any attention to that?
Yeah, one person would take the left stick and the right stick, depending on which one, or they synced their own set, which is kind of my point. Like, I don't know exactly what's going to happen in that case.
Oh, well, I hope it's not that. I mean, that could be nice, but, you know, obviously not everybody is going to have a Switch that comes over to your house.
Right.
You know, and it's, you know, everybody wants to come over and check out your Switch before they buy one. they're definitely going to want to be able to use their own, controller.
Right.
So I just hope they're cheap enough to buy.
I don't imagine they're going to charge, like, you know how extra PlayStation 4, Xbox One controllers are $60, $70,
Or the Elite controllers,
50,
which are
or
$150.
no, the Elites are like 170 or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they're customizable or whatever. But like I can't imagine that those they're like this big with like one joystick and like a button or two. I can't imagine that these little packs are more than like $30.
That'd be nice if they did. I mean, they'll probably I guess, be around the same price as the Wiimotes themselves.
That would be nice. But the next question I had was, they're going to have rechargeable batteries in them. They're going to have to. There's no way, like, those bitches can't run on AAAs.
Ooh, well, yeah, I guess if you're using the PlayStation, but on my 360, I use AA's, and on my Xbox One.
Well, yeah, but those little controllers, you can't put AAA batteries in those. Maybe one, but a AAA battery's not going to be able to last that long.
Oh, maybe they'll end up using either battery packs or they could even use like watch-size batteries.
Yeah, they could do that. But those are expensive too.
That's true, but they might last a little bit longer,
Sure.
So, although, if you remember the Oculus Touch controllers, they used AA's, one AA each.
Yeah.
And they were pretty small.
Yeah, AA's are more powerful than a AAA though.
Yeah, so maybe they'll be like one AA each one. Who knows? Like you said, we'll go ahead. What are you, obviously you said that you were going to reserve one. What are you going to reserve with it?
Sorry, my cats are over there being silly. Well, it depends on the launch lineup. Like, if it's a bunch of sports games and a Mario game, then probably
Let
just
me see.
Mario. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to know.
No sports games that I see on the list.
Good.
I do see 1, 2, 3, 4 games starring Mario. So it'll be interesting.
Hello?
Hey, yeah, you got me? Are you there? I can hear you.
It'll be interesting. Hello? Hey, yeah, you got me?
Can't hear you.
You can't.
I can hear you.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, if it's on my end or her end. Yeah, your sound's out again. Nope, can't hear you. Looks like it might be on her end. So we are about 7 minutes away from the presentation, the Nintendo Switch presentation, and we're looking forward to a pretty solid lineup. Let's make sure that we can get the audio going again. Can't hear you. I'll try to text her again and see what's going on, why her audio is going out. There you go. Whoa. I can hear you, but it's all jumbled.
It's all jumbled? What do you
Oh,
mean?
nope, there you go. We're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, now I can hear you again.
Okay.
Okay. If it cuts out again, I'll just go ahead and do the same thing. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to restart my computer.
Oh. No, we were saying, the presentation is going to be starting in about 7 minutes. We were talking about the peripherals and everything that will be coming with it, the controllers. And obviously, I guess you're going to have to sync them to the system itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see a dock on, how like the Switch slides into the dock.
Right.
I didn't see any additional place to put additional controllers, so I guess you're going to have to buy like a separate charging stand and stuff for them.
Yeah, I would imagine so, unless if it's USB based, like the current gen.
That's true.
Or micro USB based.
Right. Which that could work, but I mean, I guess part of their whole presentation was making, they set it up next to the TV or the fireplace, and they were like, "Oh, look how neat it looks," and they have a nice clean entertainment center and no wires showing and all this other stuff. But yet, if you get the charge cables and the power cables and the cable going to the TV, you kind of get all the mess going again. So it'll be interesting to see. I guess some things that I'm going to try to go in tomorrow and reserve my Switch. And I'll probably just reserve one of each launch title. Just so I have another few months to make my decision on what I want to keep.
Yeah.
So are you going to reserve one of each, or are you just going to reserve... We know which one you want. Assuming that it comes out or is announced.
Right.
Let me ask you this question. Let me rephrase it. Because I am looking now.
Mm-hmm.
If Pokemon is not a launch title,
Okay.
will you still reserve one?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Because we were talking earlier and you were like, I don't really care about the Nintendo Switch and I'm not going to get it. And somewhere, between there, you said, hey, I definitely want one. And I know you're a big, huge Pokemon fan, obviously.
Huge Pokemon fan.
Yeah.
Love me some Pokemon.
So, would you say Pokemon's your favorite Nintendo quote-unquote franchise? I mean,
yes.
Yeah, it is.
Besides Legend of Zelda, yes, but Legend of Zelda has kind of tapered off for me. A lot of the newer Legend of Zeldas have kind of lost me.
Right. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, you didn't get a chance to play it yet. But you've seen a lot of the gameplay.
I have.
And you've seen a lot of the videos.
I have.
What did you think of them?
It looks amazing. Like, I wish I could play it, but every show I go to, it's like a line around the building. I can never get in to play it, which is so freaking annoying and irritating. And I'm like, well, fine, I'll play it, when it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice. It was smooth. I thought, technically that it was kind of ready for release, back at E3, because...
Right.
But then, it was ready for release for someone like me because it takes me forever to finish a video game because I have so many things going on. I'm like, okay, you know, I'll pay 10 minutes here and 30 minutes here, and then you
Yeah.
know, whereas somebody I'm sure is going to go, okay, the Switch is going to be released this date, Zelda's coming out this date. I'm taking off of work the next 3 days in order to play it. And those are the people that are just going to like blow through the game. And
Sorry, if you see me looking over this way, guys, cats are acting silly. So if you hear like craziness, that's them. They're being crazy. Crazy.
yeah, and I had the great idea. I was like, man, I could really go for some chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm.
So I went downstairs and started fixing myself some chocolate milk, and then I realized I'm probably going to get a nice milk mustache for the camera.
Oh my gosh.
So if you see me wiping my face every now and then, I'm just trying to wipe it off.
Well, there's I'm just worried about Schrodinger, the camera hog, coming up here and jumping on me or Snorlax or anything for that matter.
Where did you get that Snorlax?
GameStop.
Real that big?
Yeah,
Huh.
you had to pre-order it.
Oh, okay. So you were probably looking one day and you seen it and you were like, must have.
Must have, yeah. It's Little Gray's spirit animal.
A Snorlax?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 59,
Yeah.
58, 56, 55, 54. I'm not going to count anymore.
You could do it. Oh.
No. That's
I'm
okay.
looking at my. Huh?
That's okay. Well, it's going to start in less than a minute, everybody.
I know. I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, oh my god, yes! I'm so excited. I'm gonna put it right here. Boop. I'm so excited.
So let's see what we've got. You think they're going to start off with the Zelda? They have to.
60, 59, 58, 57, or my bad.
Good counting.
Good counting. Yay!
And
tried.
1. Here we go.
They were such good friends, and then now oh my gosh.
Oh.
Can you not hear me
Hello,
again?
everyone.
No, I got you.
Okay,
I'm
good.
Tatsumi Kimishima from
Woohoo!
Nintendo. Thank you very much to all of you who have joined us here today.
Oh no,
And
where'd I
thank you to
go?
everyone viewing
Oh,
the
there I am.
presentation live online.
I disappeared again.
Many people around the world watched the Nintendo Switch video we
God, there's
released
so many
in
people in
October
the
of last
audience.
year.
Yeah.
How much do you think it
quite
costs to go to that
positively.
presentation?
I don't think we can get tickets.
It's
This
probably
video
invite only. You're
introduced the
right.
Nintendo Switch
You're
console,
right. You're right.
Nintendo Switch dock, Joy-Con
Well, the dock
grip,
does have 2 USB
and 2
slots
Joy-Con
on the side.
controllers, as well as the Pro Controller.
Oh, there you go. The Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
Nintendo Switch is a console that can be played while connected to your television, but it is also a system you can bring with you to share the fun wherever you go. Nintendo Switch is a brand new kind of home gaming system that offers a wide diversity of play styles. In today's presentation, we intend to provide a detailed introduction to the Nintendo Switch hardware and software.
Looks like we just lost Dina.
I'd like to begin by introducing the Nintendo Switch launch date, suggested retail price, and online services. Nintendo Switch will release simultaneously on March 3rd, 2017
Oh!
in Japan, the US, Canada,
March 3rd.
major European countries, Hong Kong, and other territories.
Wow. That's
This
early.
is the suggested retail price for Nintendo Switch. In Japan, it will be 29,980 yen. In North America, it will be $299.99. For the price in Europe, please check with your local retailer. Next, I have information about Nintendo Switch online services.
Oh, I hope they don't do a pay.
With Nintendo Switch, you will of course be able to enjoy online multiplayer gaming. And when you use a smart device application that will connect to Nintendo Switch, you will be able to invite friends to play online, set play appointments, and chat with friends while enjoying online matches and compatible games, all from your smart device. Users will be able to try out Nintendo Switch online services for free during a trial period after launch. Then, it will become a paid service beginning in the fall of 2017.
Oh, a paid service. That's gonna suck.
We will provide additional details on this paid service and its features on our homepage at a later date. And I have an additional piece of information. With our past systems, like Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, we designed them using region locking, which limited play to software sold in the same region that the hardware was purchased.
With region locking.
But with Nintendo Switch, we have revised our approach and decided that in general we will not apply region locking to Nintendo Switch software.
Oh, that's pretty nice. So we can play the Japanese games.
Here, I would like to switch over to the man responsible for all software development for Nintendo Switch and mobile applications, Mr. Shinya Takahashi.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shinya Takahashi, and I lead all Nintendo software development. Nintendo Switch has inherited DNA from each of the many hardware systems Nintendo has released to date. The Nintendo Entertainment System included 2 controllers in the base system. Game Boy made it possible to bring video games out of the home. Super NES added the X and Y buttons and the L and R buttons to enhance the fun. Nintendo 64 offered the world's first analog control stick, and it introduced a rumbling controller with the development of the Rumble Pack. We put a handle on Nintendo GameCube so it could be carried around. Even at that time, we were considering a home game system that you could take with you, but it seems we were a little too soon. Nintendo DS added a touchscreen. With the Wii Remote, motion control became possible. And the Wii U gamepad enabled you to play games off the TV. And now, Nintendo Switch has inherited all of Nintendo's entertainment DNA, and we have packed each and every one of these features into the system. Nintendo is constantly pursuing new forms of entertainment to bring more fun and more smiles to the world. And the new entertainment we will present in 2017 is Nintendo Switch.
The dock. HDMI goes out first.
Nintendo Switch is a video game system for the home. You connect it to the TV to play games. When you want to play away from the TV, you just remove Nintendo Switch from the dock. When you attach the left and right Joy-Con controllers, you can continue playing anywhere. Nintendo Switch has been designed to be a home console gaming system that gives you the freedom to change your playstyle.
I'm going to try to get Ina back here in just a minute. Looks like she's rebooting her computer.
Next, allow me to introduce the playstyles Nintendo Switch will offer. TV mode. Play games on the TV in typical video game style. Tabletop mode. Stand the Nintendo Switch console up with its kickstand and play using the Joy-Con. You can now play video games in front of a screen with others, wherever you like.
Okay, so at least you got two players there.
Handheld mode. Attach the left and right Joy-Con to the system. You can take it with you and play indoors, outdoors, or anywhere you like. And what do you think of handing a Joy-Con to a friend or family member and sharing the joy right then and there? Battery life will vary by game, but it will range from 2.5 hours to 6.5 hours. And you will be able to play while charging the system using the included AC adapter and USB certified portable batteries. The screen uses a capacitive touch panel. You can connect over Wi-Fi for multiplayer battles. And up to 8 Nintendo Switch systems can be connected for local wireless multiplayer gaming.
God. That'd be nice for tournaments and stuff.
What do you think? With its 3 playstyles, Nintendo Switch evolves gameplay, making it more active and offering greater freedom of play. And what makes this possible are the Joy-Con controllers. To tell you more about the new types of play that Joy-Con will enable, and to tell you about Nintendo Switch software, I'd like to switch things over to General Development Producer Yoshiaki Koizumi. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I am Nintendo Switch General Development Producer Yoshiaki Koizumi. It's great to be here. Controllers are very important when it comes to video games, right? And I suspect all of you are wondering what the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con are like. Allow me to introduce them to you in detail.
Wow, it's pretty small.
These are the Joy-Con set in the
He's got
Joy-Con
like
grip.
a really big hand.
This is the basic style when playing on the TV. Now, let me remove the Joy-Con. These are the Joy-Con. There is a left and a right Joy-Con. Each Joy-Con has an analog stick. And each stick can also be pressed like a button. This Joy-Con has the familiar A, B, X, Y buttons. And beneath them is the home button. It's this house-shaped mark. There is an NFC reader-writer that can read and write Amiibo data as well.
Amiibo support. Excellent.
And please look at the square button on this Joy-Con. This is the capture button for capturing screenshots of your gameplay.
I wonder if you'll be able to
It will
stream.
be able to capture video as well. You will be able to share the screens you capture with friends over social media. And each Joy-Con includes accelerometer and gyro sensors, making independent left and right motion control like this possible. And take a look right here. There are 2 buttons in the rail that connects the Joy-Con to the Nintendo Switch console. These are L and R buttons. Because of this design, each Joy-Con can be used as a fully functioning individual controller. You can hand a Joy-Con to the person next to you in many 2-player games. We call this sharing the joy. So, Nintendo Switch comes with 2 controllers right from the start.
Yeah.
And when you play with these Joy-Con, they fit in the palm of your hand, just right, like this. And they feel very natural.
I do wonder how big his hands are. Mine aren't huge, but...
For example, pardon me, you can release the tension from your shoulders and relax while you play. That's all for my Joy-Con introduction.
Honestly, I think I'd rather use like the Pro controller.
We still have many things to share about the Joy-Con. We have prepared Joy-Con color variations,
Oh, color ones.
neon blue and neon red.
But I wonder if they're just skins.
And this is the Joy-Con strap. It is a wrist strap you can slide onto the rail like this. And it has prominent L and R buttons for firm pressing. It's great for games that have you swinging your hands, attaching to your wrist so you won't drop it. And it makes the Joy-Con easier to grip. This is the type that will come with your Nintendo Switch system, but there will also be other colors sold separately. The right Joy-Con also has a motion IR camera that can sense the shape, motion, and distance of objects in front of it. It's right here. For example, it can tell the difference between rock, paper, and scissors. And it can tell how far away the hand that threw it is. This will make unique new control styles possible. What's this? It feels like something shaking in a glass. The Joy-Con can convey to you the feeling of ice cubes colliding in a cup. You can even tell 1, 2, 3, the number of ice cubes in the glass. And you can feel water filling the glass. This new sense of realism is produced by the precision of the new HD Rumble.
No, that's pretty cool.
With these new sensing and vibration technologies, the Joy-Con itself boasts an expressiveness that invites the player to pick up the controller. The Joy-Con offers more than just traditional video game controls. It invites everyone to a new world of entertainment. Allow me to introduce you to 2 new games made possible by the Joy-Con, one that everyone can play together, and one with depth, challenge, and replayability. First, let's switch to the game everyone can play together.
Are they going to pull out their Joy-Cons? You're gonna have to do that. Pull out the Joy-Cons. And then... Yeah. I like that red one. I know you like the blue one, but I kind of like the red one. Okay, so it's like a, testing how quickly your reaction speed is.
Hello everyone. I am Koichi Kawamoto, the producer of 1-2-Switch. I am also the general hardware director for Nintendo Switch itself. 1-2-Switch lets you enjoy the expressiveness of the Joy-Con HD Rumble that was just introduced, but at the same time, it's a brand new kind of game, one that mixes up new kinds of play that haven't been seen before. Your typical video game has you playing while looking at some kind of screen, right? But 1-2-Switch can be played without looking at any screen. So then, where exactly do you look? In the eyes of your opponents. You look directly into the eyes of your opponent to play the game. When will your opponent move? How will they move? Are they just faking? You look into their eyes to read their next move, and then you get to see them do something unexpected.
Oh.
In other words, 1-2-Switch isn't a game you play facing a screen. It is a game that is primarily played through face-to-face interaction.
Could be really cool for like lightsaber battles.
So you can bring Nintendo Switch to parties and after parties, indoors or outdoors, any place people gather or meet, and you simply 1. Stand Nintendo Switch up. 2. Grab the 2 Joy-Con. 3. Hand one to a friend. And just like that, with these 3 steps, the place you're in becomes the game world and everyone is ready for fun. We're creating 1-2-Switch to be a staple for parties and to become an icebreaker for all kinds of fun communication. 1-2-Switch features fun for everyone gameplay made possible by the Joy-Con, and it releases March 3rd alongside Nintendo Switch. Please look forward
do you see
to
that,
it.
Dina? March 3rd is
much.
the actual release date.
That was 1-2-Switch, the game everyone can play together. Next, let's look at a game with depth, challenge, and replayability that uses the Joy-Con. A new gameplay experience is born. Let's switch to it.
What? Well, that's kind of weird. Actually looks kind of fun, doesn't it? Arms.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kosuke Yabuki. I'm the producer of the Nintendo Switch game, ARMS. Today, I'd like to introduce you all to ARMS. ARMS is a fighting sports game that uses extendable arms to battle. It's like boxing, where you hit your opponent with punches, but it's also like shooting, where you aim and fire at distant opponents. To play ARMS, you hold one Joy-Con in each hand, in a thumbs-up pose. The Joy-Con senses your motions, so when you punch, your character also punches. When you twist your fist, your punch curves. With this, you can pursue a distant enemy. You move your character by tilting the Joy-Con, and by combining dashes and jumps, you can perform a variety of actions. Because ARMS uses physical controls,
Nope, too much sweating.
anyone can pick it up and play right away.
I don't know. I mean, it
But
looks
we've made it so
fun.
that as you play more, you'll uncover high-level techniques and strategies. Now, I'd like to show you a battle between two of our team members. Here are some of the characters who appear in the game: Springman and Ribbon Girl. It's a very fast and active fighting game. They're trading punches back and forth. You can guard in this game, but they're practically battling without guarding at all right now. Oh dear, Springman is on the ropes. Oh, but here's Springman with a special attack. Oh, Springman won. As you saw, the most appealing part of ARMS is battling. You can battle alone against the computer, and you can play split screen against a friend, as you just saw. You can also bring your Nintendo Switch systems together to battle.
Oh, you can't play it
And of course,
multiplayer?
we're preparing online battles as well.
Oh, okay, there you go.
The extendable arm fight game, ARMS, will release this spring. Thank you very much.
What did you think? ARMS marks the emergence of Nintendo's newest characters. As you can see, mastering the Joy-Con controls can bring a new feel to even head-to-head fighting games that demand a high level of strategy and tactics.
Yeah, poor
I
Ribbon
hope you'll
Girl.
look forward to it. Next, let's switch to this.
Splatoon? You know, I hate to say it. I mean, the graphics aren't bad, but I don't think the graphics are next gen. You know? Like, I think the Wii U probably could have pumped out this, you know, this much potential.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am the diligent researcher at the Squid Research Lab who has spent day and night researching the mysterious squid creatures that can take on human form. I've been researching a new variety of squid that was discovered recently, and today I'm here to announce the fruits of my labor. It has been about 2 years since I first discovered these squid, and it seems there have been many changes to the squid world in that time. Turf War is their 4-on-4 team-based battles where the two teams compete to spray the ground with ink and cover the most turf. This remains a popular sport, but it appears the battle stages have changed and the fashions and weapons used have also evolved. Here you see the latest piece of technology. This weapon set is called the Splat Dualies. Not only do these dual-wielded weapons let you shoot ink from each hand, they also have nozzles that can propel you at a high rate of speed to outmaneuver your opponents. It is a fearsome weapon in the hands of one who has mastered it. And it appears the special weapons which can be activated after spraying enough ground with ink are all brand new. Surely with the introduction of new weapons, all new special weapons, and new battle stages, we will see the emergence of new battle strategies. I expect our research will continue to keep us busy. Allow me to report briefly on controls. Of course, you can use the Joy-Con controllers, but you can also play using the Pro controller. You can play on a TV screen, and you can also play in handheld mode. And of course, in either mode, you can use gyro controls to aim your ink. You press the X button to view the map. And to do a super jump, you press the button assigned to a teammate to instantly jump there. Of course, you can battle against friends and people you don't know over the internet. And you can also bring your games and Nintendo Switch systems together to battle friends face to face. That is all from the Squid Research Lab.
It wasn't bad.
I
enjoyed it for about
very important.
3 weeks or so. It just didn't have the longevity.
Planned for launch this summer.
Summer 2017.
And again, this time there will be stage and weapon updates after launch. And there are also plans to hold ongoing in-game events. I'm very excited to once again enjoy those exciting times with everyone all around the world.
When it launched, there were
Splatoon
little Splatoon
2.
squirt guns that like Toys R Us and Target sold.
Still has
Everybody
many
monopolized
elements
on
that we
those.
have yet to uncover. The Squid Research Lab will continue to share new details as we discover them. Thank you for your time today.
What squid do you think? This brand new version of Splatoon arrives this summer. It should make for some hot matches. Next, let's switch to this.
Was it a Mario Party, you reckon? I reckon that's the new Mario game. Looks like a new Mario game. Is he not in the Mushroom Kingdom? Granted, some of those things look a little weird. Where's Bowser? Oh, he's using his hat to jump. Super Mario Odyssey.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for my appearance. I
I
am
want the
Yoshiaki
hat.
Koizumi, the producer of Super Mario Odyssey. While I am the overall producer for the Nintendo Switch hardware, I simultaneously have a hand in the newest Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey. This is the first time since Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine that we have created a large Mario sandbox world like this for you to run around in. The theme of Mario this time is a journey to an unknown world, and Mario has jumped out of the Mushroom Kingdom to go on an extraordinary adventure. I said unknown, but perhaps you notice some landscapes that look familiar from the real world. And at the end of the video, perhaps some of you have noticed some unusual eyes or something on Mario's cap. Oh, and right here. Right there. This mysterious cap, in particular, offers action that can only be experienced on Nintendo Switch. This cap character plays an important role in Mario's journey. I hope you'll look forward to it. In the 20 years since we made Super Mario 64, I have been on a long, long journey together with Mario. And we are working on this new journey called Nintendo Switch, with the excitement one feels when visiting unknown countries for the very first time. I'll be very happy when you can all join me in departing on this new Mario journey on Nintendo Switch. We plan to release Super Mario Odyssey in the holiday season later this year. Since the release is still a ways out, you won't be able to play the game today, so I hope to offer you a chance to try it out at another time. So please wait a little longer. Thank you very much.
俺は君のために楽園に行く。その気持ちをお前に閉じ込められてたまるか。
みんながいるこの世界が大好き。私も決めたから、もう怖くない。
What you just saw was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Koei Tecmo's latest game, Fire Emblem Warriors. Next, I'd like to introduce our third-party partners. The Nintendo Switch concept has resonated with many developers, and there are currently over 50 companies working
They
on
took
games.
a very creative.
And
I just wonder if
there are
it's
already
not
over
too
80
far
games in
from
development.
Mario's roots. You
So
know?
today, we'd like to introduce just a few of them.
Over 80 games in development.
Square Enix has already announced that they are preparing Dragon Quest X and Dragon Quest XI for release on Nintendo Switch in Japan.
Those would be nice.
But there is another Dragon Quest game making an appearance,
Builders,
Dragon Quest
please.
Heroes 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch. Now, take a look at this.
I heard Final Fantasy VII. Atlas. Here you go, Ina. Persona? You reckon?
What does it mean to play a role in a vast world of adventure?
I just hope it's
The
subtitled.
places you go, the deeds you do, the heroes whose tales you bring to life. Every road is yours to take. Project Octopath Traveler.
That looks decent.
Embark on an adventure all your own.
Seems like something you'd like.
What you just saw was the latest game in the Atlas series, Shin Megami Tensei, which celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. Development has only just begun, but they were kind enough to prepare this video for us today. And the other title is a brand new RPG from Square Enix. Its world boasts a unique graphic style and sense of scale. Please look forward to additional information in the future. Now, let's hear from some of the developers working on new games for Nintendo Switch. To start, let's switch over to this individual.
Hello, everyone.
Look at the key.
I'm Toshihiro Nagoshi from Sega. Sega sees a tremendous amount of appeal in Nintendo Switch, and we intend to be present on the platform. And similarly, I, as an individual creator, sense a new kind of appeal with this game hardware. We will consider new games for Nintendo Switch, and we'll present them soon. This new hardware is taking on new challenge and has a lot of appealing points. And I would like to take advantage of this new concept and create an interesting game. Thank you very much for your time
Oh,
today.
nice.
Thank you, Nagoshi-san. Continuing on, let's switch to this person.
Hi, I'm Todd Howard here at Bethesda Game Studios, and we're excited to
Bethesda.
announce that yes, Skyrim is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Do you think Skyrim's
We love to make games and worlds.
granted, it's a great game, but do you think the hype has died down now? I mean, you know, with the original release, with the remastered, and now they're making a port over to Nintendo.
Well, now you don't have to. Now you can play Skyrim wherever
Do you
you
think
want.
it's still
and take
warranted?
It on your own adventures.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
But what's really exciting is for all of us at Bethesda to finally work with Nintendo. You look at all they've done for video games over the decades. They've brought so much innovation and fun to all of us, and they're doing it again. The Switch is both classically Nintendo, yet something all new, and we want to thank them for letting us be a part of it.
Thank you, Todd-san. Next, let's switch to this person.
Hey. Oh, that didn't go very well. Hi everyone, I'm Suda51 from Grasshopper.
Translators having some issues.
So, today I'd like to start, I've been invited to come to this event and I'd like to talk about one of the games that I worked on. Do you all remember the one guy from Santa Destroy who was born out of a tag team between Marvelous and Grasshopper? That's right, Travis Touchdown. He'll be making his return on Nintendo Switch. Could you show the illustration, please? So this star will be coming onto Nintendo Switch. The title hasn't been decided yet, but just about a year ago, I've been going to some events, some gaming events in Japan, such as Big Semi, and I've been exchanging ideas with the indie game community, and we've been discussing about ideas for the new Nintendo Switch console, and I've heard that it's
especially with
that it's an easier platform to create
the
games
PS4
for,
and the Xbox One being so
for
powerful.
indie developers.
They'd have to get it to run on low res.
That matches with what we are expecting in a gaming development.
Not to mention, we
process.
should go battery power. I mean, what they say it cuts the processing power down to 40% or something. So, that's really
this one game
switch
that I'm
everything
working
below
on right
gear.
now will be something that will take advantage of this environment that it's easy
Move a little
for
closer so you can
indie
hear me.
developers to create a game. And so we will have a game that will have a fusion of death matches and strong styling, sort of heavily involved, heavily influenced by pro wrestling. And I'd love to see Travis running around in a game for Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much for your time today. It was Grasshopper Suda51 signing off.
Thank you, Suda-san. Next, we switch to this guest.
It's a huge honor and privilege to be here today representing the passionate and talented team at Electronic Arts. For me, to be on this stage is like a dream come true.
You think Battlefield?
エレクトロニックアーツの情熱あふれる優秀な開発チームの代表として登壇することは大変光栄ですし、個人的にはまるで夢のようなことです。
For as long as I've played games, I've been a massive fan of the Nintendo platforms and amazing culture of creativity. So much so that when my firstborn son was born, my wife and I gave him the middle name Luigi.
初めてゲームを教わる時からずっと任天堂のプラットフォームと任天堂の独創的な文化の大ファンで、あんまりにも任天堂のファンでどうにか妻の 納得を得て、長男が生まれた時にルイージっていうミドルネームを名付けまでもしました。
So today, we are extremely excited to announce that the world's most popular sports game will be coming to Nintendo Switch later this year.
ですので、本日の発表で大変興奮してます。今年年内に全世界で一番人気のスポーツゲームが Nintendo Switch で発売します。
EA Sports FIFA on Nintendo Switch will be the most immersive, social, authentic sports game ever created for Nintendo players.
Nintendo のユーザーにとっては EA スポーツ FIFA は Nintendo Switch 版今まで最も没入的、最もソーシャル、最も本格的なスポーツ体験になると思います。
It will deliver the FIFA experience custom built for Nintendo Switch so you can play anywhere, play with anyone, and play how you want to play.
FIFA の体験を Switch 専用に開発して、そこでどこでも誰とでもどのプレイスタイルでも遊べるようになります。
If you're at the park, at your friend's house, or on vacation, you can always stay connected to the biggest matches, and you'll be able to play and get on the pitch with your favorite players and teams from the world's best leagues and iconic stadiums from around the world, all with the unmatched authenticity and depth that FIFA is known for.
FIFA's pretty big, though. I would have, imagined Madden would be up there, but
いつでも試合ができます。そして全世界の
your
一番
laptop
大きなリーグ
messing up
の
again?
有名なチーム、有名な選手たちと一緒にピッチに立って試合をすることもできます。そしてこれらはすべて FIFA の無比のリアルさとやり込み度で遊べるようになります。
We'll have much more to say and show in the coming months as we bring the world's game to Nintendo Switch in 2017. Thank you.
これから全世界のスポーツゲームを2017年内に Nintendo Switch に発売するまではどんどん情報を提供していきたいと思いますので、これからもよろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。
Thank you very much to Patrick and all of our guests. We are very excited for Skyrim and FIFA, and are very excited to see what kind of new games Naguchi-san and Suda-san create. And with that, I'd like to bring my portion of the presentation to an end. Thank you.
So out of that presentation, Nina, what game are you looking forward to the most? We just heard about, what, like 6 of them? Shin Megami Tensei? I know you're a big Atlas fan. Street Fighter! Minecraft? Mario Kart? Really?
What did you think? As you just saw, we were preparing to offer a rich assortment of games, both from Nintendo and a number of third-party partners. Today, you heard from some of these developers, but there are still many others working hard inside Nintendo to develop original game content. In addition to the franchises our fans have loved, we will also introduce the world to new forms of entertainment made possible by the unique characteristics of the Nintendo Switch hardware and the Joy-Con controllers. Since we revealed new colors of Joy-Con during this presentation, allow me to share with you our Nintendo Switch product configurations. The Nintendo Switch system will include the Nintendo Switch console, a left and a right Joy-Con, Joy-Con wrist straps, the Joy-Con grip, the Nintendo Switch dock, an HDMI cable, and an AC adapter. The Pro Controller will also be available separately. There will be two versions. One model with gray Joy-Con controllers, and another model with one neon blue and one neon red Joy-Con. Both versions will be the same suggested retail price. We have shared a great deal of information with you through this presentation, and more details will be available on our Nintendo Switch homepage after this presentation ends. But first, I would like to ask Nintendo of Europe and Nintendo of America to share their messages with their fans watching around the globe. Take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Kimishima. I'm Satoru Shibata of Nintendo of Europe. Good morning, everybody in Europe. I'd like to thank you for getting up so early to watch. I'm so excited for you to finally know all about Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has a very unique appeal, as you saw today, and I look forward to you all getting to try it out soon. Right now, hands-on events are being prepared, where we've invited European media to play Nintendo Switch for the first time. Within the next few hours, these events will kick off in Frankfurt, Paris, and London. I know that lots of you will be wondering when you can get your hands on Nintendo Switch to try it out. In the coming months, we will hold more of these events. To find out when and where you can have your own experience with Nintendo Switch, keep an eye out for announcements on our official website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I'm sure that I will join some of the events, so I hope to see you very soon. Now I will hand you over to Reggie in New York. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.
Thanks, Shibata-san, and hi to everyone watching in the Americas. It's the midnight hour here in New York. The streets are quiet, but there's definitely something in the air. You can't see it, but the atmosphere is crackling with posts and tweets and messages all about Nintendo Switch. We're here getting ready to show off Nintendo Switch to a small group tomorrow, but you may get your own chance to play well before launch, because Nintendo Switch will be on display on 6 separate Sundays in 6 different cities across North America before you can buy it in stores. You can find all the details on nintendo.com/switch. But you'll have to show up early. There's no shortage of players who can't wait to test drive our new system. And the reasons are now clear. First, the wider look we've just seen at what this revolutionary form of gaming and new ways to play are all about. Second, those amazing controllers, which combine all the gameplay innovations Nintendo's invented and then adds to them. But of course, the biggest
I thought you liked Reggie.
for the games. And man, what games. No question, there's a lot in the works. But let's be honest, one thing is missing. But if you listen carefully, maybe you can hear it. Floating in the air. Yep, there it is. The soundtrack for what's been far and away the most anticipated Nintendo
Zelda.
Switch right from the start. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So, where is it? Well, it'll be here at a special event elsewhere in New York tomorrow. But I see some sneaky Nintendo employees have been playing during this presentation. So let's go over there and see what these guys have to say for themselves. Mr. Miyamoto. Ah, hi, Lisa. You're here early. You're playing the new Legend of Zelda game. How do you like it? Good. Oh, that's great. Well, so many eager fans want to know the one critical question. When are we launching
I know.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild?
それ聞くならね、もっといい人がいますよ。
Mr. Ayanuma, you're the producer for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know everything about the game. Certainly you must know, when are we launching the game?
それはね、僕も知らないんですよ。東京会場の君島さんに伺ってみてください。
Well, I guess that settles it. There's nothing left for me to do but to throw it back to Tokyo. And Mr. Kimishima, do you have the answer to that question?
Shibata-san, Reggie-san, Miyamoto-san, and Aonuma-san, thank you very much. You've left me with a very important task, but I'll have to come back to your question in a second. The Nintendo Switch launch is just around the corner on March 3rd. Tomorrow and the next day, we'll hold a Nintendo Switch hands-on event at the big site in Tokyo. And we'll begin taking pre-order reservations at retail in Japan starting January 21st. I hope that we've shown enough to earn your support. Now, we do have one last thing to share with you today. Before we do, I would like to humbly and sincerely thank everyone here for listening and everyone around the world for tuning in.
Looks like Zelda. Master Sword. Yes.
目を覚まして。
March 3rd. Wow. That's release date for the Switch. Does that mean Zelda's going to be a release title? Ooh. Huh. Interesting. Huh. So what y'all think? There were a lot of announcements made for some future titles that are coming out. I know a lot of us were looking for more titles. Obviously, we wanted to hear something about, Smash Brothers. I didn't see where they mentioned a release date for Mario Kart, but they did mention the new Mario game. They did mention Zelda, which if they didn't mention Zelda, there would have been a riot, and that would have hurt everybody. So I'm glad they finally mentioned Zelda. I'm glad they mentioned Mario. They mentioned, Square Enix making a comeback to Nintendo, which is great because Square Enix really hasn't done anything with Nintendo in a while. So it could be, the start of a new franchise. Could you imagine, Final Fantasy coming back to Nintendo? I personally would like to see that. I'd like to see, a Final Fantasy VII remake for Nintendo. I'd like to see maybe not 15, because 15, pretty much everybody will beat 15 by the time, the Switch comes out. So don't even worry about it. Final Fantasy 16 maybe for Nintendo. That would be nice. Obviously, we've seen some Dragon Quest games coming out, which look pretty good. And some of the staples, your Minecraft. We did see some Splatoon. We've seen some other really nice games. That ARMS game, which, I mean, it's kind of like the Wii Sports Boxing, but it's different because you've got the jump and you've got the dodge, and you kind of like extend your arm and then hit around the corner. That's pretty nice. And one thing that I was impressed about the Switch, and they showed it, was where you're not necessarily all the time playing on the TV. You're looking in each other's eyes, and you're kind of playing that person as opposed to playing, that person on the TV. You're actually trying to guess when they're going to do something, and you're trying to see who's got the fastest reaction speed. There was a brief glimpse of like some sword fights going on, so that could be pretty cool too. Like, let's say they've got it on the screen, but instead of reacting to the person on the screen, you're actually facing the person sword battling them, which could be really nice if they make like a Star Wars game. They haven't had a Star Wars game in a while. Well, I mean, I guess they had Lego Star Wars and stuff, but playing the person could add a whole new element to video games. Obviously, one announcement that was made, I'm not too sure if I like or not, was that when the Switch comes out, it will be the multiplayer networking. It's going to be free, but they're going to switch to a pay model. So somewhat similar to what Microsoft and Sony does now, hey, with the Xbox Live and with the PlayStation Plus, they're going to come out with a Nintendo Plus or Nintendo Live, whatever they want to call it. And you're actually going to have to pay for a subscription membership. Which, I mean, hey, Nintendo hasn't done a membership thing, I don't think, yet. Most of their stuff's been free, but I think that's also been one of the points of Nintendo being popular with some crowd. Hey, I got friends right now that say, hey, I don't want to pay for no Xbox Live membership. I don't want to pay for no PlayStation Plus membership. I'll just stick to Nintendo where it's free. Take away that free, and you're probably going to upset some people. But, you know, if you look what Xbox Live has to offer, or PlayStation Plus, what they have to offer, they are offering a whole different bracket of stuff that the Nintendo can offer. You know, PlayStation's got, you know, games, free games per month. They've got demos, and they've got, you know, all this other nice networking stuff. They've got the ability to stream, which might not be big for everybody, but I mean, you know, being able to stream to Twitch or to stream to YouTube, a lot of people want to do that. They want to share their experiences in game with their friends, with their family, with their fans. And with the Switch, you couldn't do that thus far. So I don't know if they'll actually make that, you know, possible. But for them to be handheld, I can't see them enabling that, because you would require a really good Wi-Fi connection to be able to stream. I mean, when you're handheld, your processing power drops immensely, almost I think it was 40% or so. So with the processing power drop, and then trying to stream your gameplay, not just play online, but stream your gameplay to Twitch or to YouTube, I can't see it doing all that. You know, the streaming power, the playing power, and then the, you know, everything else, I think it might be too much for it to handle. So I'm still going to get one. I'm still pretty excited for it. I'll probably go out tomorrow and I'll pre-order the Switch. I want the red and the blue controllers, and probably a Pro controller, Mario and Zelda. I think there will be the two staples that most people are going to get. We'll see what other ones are actually available for pre-order, and we'll kind of go from there. What are y'all looking forward to? What about the, you know, about the presentation caught your eye the most? What did you see and you're like, oh my God, I've got to get it? What are you most looking forward to? What did you wish would show up that didn't? Let us know down below. Please like, please comment, please check us out on our streams. You may catch my streaming partner, Miss Ina Fox. You've seen her earlier in the video. Her computer crashed. You can catch her at our Twitch page at twitch.tv/InaFox, INNAFOX. You can catch us here at twitch.tv/ShopRetroRewind, all one word, or catch us out on our webpage, where we're going to upload this video, other videos, previous videos, news, information at shopretrorewind.com or retro-rewind.net. I thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a great night.